Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hop Takes here on Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh.
I'm Ross.
And tonight we return back to a beloved Milwaukee brewery in Broke Bat Brewing Company. Now, we are both huge baseball fans. If you caught us at Milwaukee Brewfest this past weekend, hopefully a couple of you new subscribers are watching. You saw Ross's sweet MLB Jam t-shirt. We are huge Brewers fans. We're going to pour one out tonight for the late, great Josh Hader and his move to the San Diego Padres. But, I know, upsetting. However, we are going to try some beer here tonight from Broke Bat Brewing Company. Now, we actually acquired this beer at Milwaukee Brewfest, so, but we have yet to try it. I have not tried this beer.
I've never tried it
here on the channel tonight. And let's just chat about this thing. So, Ross, what are we drinking?
So we're going to be drinking, again, from Broke Bat. It's Ugly Finder IPA. So this is a New England style hazy IPA. It's got a few different hops in it. I think it says it's got, I lost it, Mosaic, Trident, and Lemon Drop hops. Now, one thing I love about Broke Bat, as you can see, I know you put it up there, but they always theme their beer towards like a baseball, like either lingo or jargon and everything. So Ugly Finder, I actually had to look this up. Ugly Finder is anytime someone hits like you're just relaxing in the dugout, watching your team up to bat, and someone hits a screamer in the dugout, and it seems to find you, and you put that stupid, ugly look on your face. You try to either dodge yourself out of the way of the ball or cover yourself up from getting hit. So pretty unique, pretty cool idea for a beer name, but that's what we're drinking. This thing comes in at 6%, and right now it is on sale at Broke Bat Brewery. I'm sure this is one they distribute. You can probably find it at your local liquor store, whether it's a Total Wine or a Discount or an Otto's or whatever. Wherever you find Broke Bat, I'm sure you can find this one, but it is available right now. I don't know if it's seasonal or if it's a year-round beer. I can't really tell, but it's available.
So Ugly Finder does not mean you have a few too many of these and you're finding uglies everywhere. That's not what this means. I'm just asking. I wanted to verify. All right.
Are you asking? You're not asking. You're...
Yes. All right. Let's dive into this beer here tonight. So let's get this thing cracked open. New England Style IPA. Should be hazy. Should be citrusy. Let's get this thing poured out and see what it looks like. Oh, it is very carbonated. There is, I wonder how much of that is being from it being shaken up on the way to the car.
It's definitely not our pouring skills.
Look at that. How long do we stay on video and wait for that head to dissipate before we can actually take a sip of this thing?
I think we're going to have to do our very first cut scene.
Maybe. And we'll be back.
That is really carbonated.
And we'll be back in a minute. And we're back. And we have beer, folks. So, again, this is the Ugly Finder New England Style IPA. Let's get a little nose on this thing. Definitely.
Go ahead.
I was going to say a solid hop character on the nose. I mean, I can't differentiate hops. I couldn't tell you this was Simcoe and whatever else you said.
I didn't say Simcoe. I said Mosaic, Trident, and Lemon Drop. But I think
what a shit show this episode is.
I think for me, it's that juicy New England citrusy notes are coming out. I think that's the obvious thing.
Not heavy citrus. I mean, it smells sweet. I'm not getting a ton of citrus characters on the nose. I mean, it's not like a fruited IPA or anything like that.
No. It's got those slight citrus characters you get from certain hops. I think that's the Lemon Drop really kind of kicking out there.
Sure.
So
smells good. Super hazy. Yeah. I like the coloration on it. It looks really solid. Looks very refreshing.
It looks how you want a hazy New England IPA to look like. Sometimes you pour some out, it just doesn't have that color, and this one really does. It nails it. So
This would have been a great beer on Saturday when we were pouring. It was a hot one.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive in. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good.
It's good. It's got a nice bitterness to it. It's a little more bitter than I think I would expect from a New England IPA. I mean, to be honest, I don't drink a ton of IPAs, so maybe I'm not the best person to say, but it's got a nice subtle bitterness. I'm not really getting any sort of citrus notes too much through. I don't really get that juiciness that you normally would like to get with from a New England IPA.
A little dry, actually,
Yeah,
for a
yeah,
New
I would
England
agree.
style IPA. Pretty standard New England IPA mouthfeel on this.
Mhm.
I think to your point, what hits you up front is the hop bitterness. You get a decent, pretty level amount of hop bitterness on the front end of this. After that, though, it dries out quite a bit.
Yeah.
And I'm not really getting, and you said it, I'm not getting that juiciness that I expect from a New England style IPA or any of the citrus characters to it. It just kind of finishes like a pretty standard baseline IPA from there. There's really not much else going. It has the look, it has the feel, but it does not have the flavor profile I'm expecting for a traditional New England IPA.
Yeah, I completely agree with everything you just said. I think this is probably more for those who like traditional IPAs. I think this is more suited for that than people who like the New England IPAs. A seasoned IPA drinker might drink this and disagree and say, "Yeah, this doesn't have the bitterness I like." But for me, for someone again who doesn't drink a ton of IPAs and dabbles in them from time to time, more or less, it's more bitter than I would like for New England. If I ordered this thinking it's gonna be New England and I'd be a little disappointed. With that said, I really like it. It's tasty. It's enjoyable. I mean, it's not as refreshing as maybe I was like because of that bitterness, but it's still really good. I wouldn't knock it or anything just because it doesn't really taste exactly how I thought it would be.
It's actually a good IPA. Like, I actually like it. I think it tastes good. I think it's solid. This is something I'd like to drink maybe in the winter as almost like a sessionable IPA a bit. A little drier. I'm not looking for that refreshing character to it. If I'm looking for some bitterness in an IPA, this is something I would grab. It wouldn't be something I'd grab if I'm looking for a New England, though. This is just too far, I think, away from that style. But I still think it's a decent IPA. It's just not what I was expecting
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on the style.
I like your point about like the seasonal of this. Like it's maybe a little bit out of season without supposed to be being out of season. I think that's actually a great point. The dryness makes this a kind of a good winter more style. No, it's just definitely tasty. It's just maybe not the flavor profile I was expecting.
Yeah.
So you putting this on Untappd. I think I'm gonna put this at about 3.25. I think it's tasty. I think it's good. Um, I was struggling between 3 and 3.25. And I was gonna maybe go down to 3 just because I think from the style it misses the mark. I was gonna downgrade it a little bit for that, but I think the flavor's enough there where I'll give it 3.25.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. I think it's somewhere in the middle there. It's not great. It misses the style notes, but it's still very, very drinkable. I don't think I would give it lower than that because it's still a very good IPA. It's just
Yeah,
not what's on the
absolutely.
can. So I think
Yeah,
3. That's what I'm gonna give it. So
yeah, yeah.
all right. So another video down, another trip to Broken Bat Brewing Company here in Milwaukee, and a decent beer as always, as I expect from them. So thanks for checking out our video. You can check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on Untappd, we are on Twitter. We are also here on YouTube. So like, comment, and subscribe. Would love to hear from you. If you've tried stuff from Broken Bat, if you've been there, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think, and we'll see all of you in a future episode. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.